Hello everyone, welcome to a video where I might look a bit different than the norm. Don't worry though, I was just having some fun today, and now I am ready to take off all of the fun and pamper myself, have a relaxing evening. And thankfully, I have got a wonderful sponsor to help me with said relaxing and pampering for the rest of the night. Thank you very much to Fabfitfun for sponsoring this video of mine, where not only am I going to be pampering myself, but I'm also going to be answering some of you all's burning questions. But as I said before I get into those questions of yours, I did want to, as I said, thank my sponsor and tell you all about Fabfitfun real quick here. They're a seasonal subscription box that delivers full-size beauty, lifestyle, fashion, all those kinds of things, household items, to your doorstep. They're available in the US, Canada, and the UK, and essentially Fabfitfun's mission is right in their name. They want to deliver the best, most fabulous products to keep you having fun, staying fit, and discovering new products just in general. This season for spring, they're all about growing forth. Ha 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 ha. Gotta love the pun. But you know, with spring, everything is coming out of the dead of winter and coming back to life. So to mirror nature, Fabfitfun wanted to bring some pampering so that you yourself can grow. Taking inspiration from nature to nurture yourself. Plus, they have made a commitment to sustainability, so all of the boxes are made out of recycled craft boxes, saving over 31,000 trees. So, as I said, huge thank you to Fabfitfun, and now we can get to getting. Let's start using the products and relax. And answer your questions, of course. To start, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this water bottle with some water while I answer your first question, or one of the first questions, asking about if I'm going to ever reintroduce vloggy bits and or do day in the life type videos. And the answer to your question would be yes. Speaking of water, I've got one in the works right now, so you will be getting some snippets coming up in future videos of my life and that sort of a thing, but if you guys have any specific kind of life content that you want to see from me, certainly let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to deliver. Now, before I start to take off my makeup and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my watch that I just got in this Fabfitfun box that is gorgeous from brand Monroe. I've been getting back into wearing watches, like actual watches, wrist watches lately. Sometimes it's nice to not have to use your phone to check for the time and then get tempted to sit on your phone for hours on end doing things that you never had any intention of doing anyways. So having an actual wristwatch on prevents you from opening your phone or even grabbing for your phone at all if you need to check for the time. So I was really excited to see that one of the options this month was this beautiful rose gold watch. And also, speaking of time, I figured this would tie in with a question here about navigating friendship as an adult and whether or not I find it difficult and that sort of a thing, and heck yes, I do. It's way different than when, you know, we're kids and even teenagers and stuff, you know, in school, where you see your friends pretty much every single day and it's kind of like a social requirement or norm to get together on the weekends, and so it just kind of forced you into your friendships, but like not in a bad way. The lifelong friends that I have kept have been from high school, so I love the friends that I still have in my life. I make sure to make time for them. I think that's the biggest thing I can suggest, is just to make it a point to make time for them, even if it is just once a month. I know it's not as frequent as every weekend or multiple times a week on the weeknights and stuff. Like, it's a tough transition. I remember finding that really hard when high school ended and people are more focused on romantic relationships and building a family and their career and that sort of thing, rather than building friendships and fostering those friendships. That being said, with a little time management and making sure to carve out time for your friends is so good, especially in times like now where we are all feeling a bit more isolated than usual. We have technology. let's use it. You know, there are plenty of good apps and ways that we can video chat with our friends and have fun online and still stay safe without being completely isolated from the world and keeping those friendships going strong. Now, I don't mean to scare you all. I know I know. Ah! Look at those baby hairs. I kind of have some bangs going on. There, if you ever want to know what I would look like if I shaved my head really poorly. There's your answer. You all know what my normal hair looks like, but we got a mask, a hair mask, in this season's Fabfitfun. I think it's supposed to be used when your hair is wet, like in the shower and stuff, but since I'm not actually gonna bring you guys in my shower, I know some of you will be very disappointed. I'm just spritzing my hair with some water here so that I can put the mask in while we still chit chat. We've got this Gloss Moderne Clean Luxury collection. It's a clean luxury hair mask. It's basically a moisture treatment for the hair that is going to give instant gratification and shine. I'm not going to do this overnight, but I wouldn't mind a little extra shine in my hair, especially in the winter here when things are looking a bit more crusty on our bodies overall. That dry air, I really don't think it does anyone any favors. Oh, that smells good. It smells kind of coconut creamy, but like with a spa scent to it. It does smell quite luxurious. Another question having to do with my hair. People do ask me if I would ever consider a different style and or color and or what have you, and my answer is not at the time. I've done many videos talking about how I struggle with hair loss and baldness and all that sort of stuff, so I basically try and do the least with my hair. I don't color treat it, I don't straighten it, I really don't use any heat on it at all because I try and keep it as healthy as possible. So I wish I had luxurious thick hair that I could just do the most with, but unfortunately I don't lie in that camp, so it is what it is and I work with what I got. And next, start taking off my makeup. I'm gonna use one of these face rounds from sayhello.com. They are very squishy and floofy. I mean, they feel like a pair of slippers. So I'm very excited to rub this all over my face and get my makeup off. Plenty of you know that I don't use makeup wipes anymore because you don't need to. We don't need to add to our landfills. We have the power. With just water and a swipe, you get all of your makeup off. You really do. Got a question about whether or not I wish that I had friends to sit around and do my makeup with, like in ye olden days growing up, and my answer to that is that I never had friends that were really interested in makeup growing up, and I really wasn't either, so like I guess I don't have those types of fond makeup memories. I mean, do I think it would be fun to sit around with my friends and do our makeup? Yeah, I think it would be really fun, but it's just not something that I've ever done with my friends, and I feel like my friends are the type of people that either they just don't wear makeup or they have their one little makeup bag and they use the same products all the time and they're not very experimental with their makeup, which is totally fine, and I get it, but I do think it would be fun to do, just go ham on each other's faces one night, like a slumber party that you would see in a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. Not that they ate pizza. I guess I would combine the two. The difference one little round can make. Now to further cleanse my face, I'm gonna go in with this Sea Mud Deep Cleansing Bar. I have heard about these bars of soap, but I hadn't tried one until Fabfitfun came around, but it has been making my skin feel really nice and squeaky clean after I use it. Truly, someone could DJ on my face. Just wiki wiki. Now, before I hop in the shower and wash out this hair mask and just get nice and clean and scrubbed up in general, another question that I got asked was, what would I do if I end up meeting the man of my dreams, but then I find out he's allergic to cats? Well, while I understand this question, I have to turn it around and say, if he's allergic to cats, he's not the man of my dreams. I can't completely foresee the future, but I can't ever see myself not having at least a cat in my life. But as I said, I'm about to get in the shower and scrub up my feet. I'm gonna scrub my heels and whatnot, and then when I get out of the shower, I'll be able to put on these gel socks. So, privacy please, I'm gonna go take a shower. Feeling oh so nice and fresh and clean. Now, before I go about the rest of my night, I'm gonna go ahead and slip on my socks. Answer one more question. Well, there'll be another question in the future, but I mean, for now, this question is, how do I deal with panic attacks if I still get them, or if I have any tips or tricks about them? There are loads of they're called grounding techniques. Those are my personal favorite. One thing you can do is focus on your senses. That's what grounding is all about. Whether it's sound, sight, touch, smell, taste, really ground yourself in the moment so that you can stop or attempt to stop thinking about the thoughts that are causing you to have that panic attack. What are you feeling? You know, if you're putting these on your feet, feel squishy and jelly and admittedly a little strange the first time you put them on, but you know, just being able to really get in your thoughts, but not about the bad things. Get in your thoughts about just really simple things, you know, feel the squish on your feet, focus on that. There's also going through the alphabet, you know, what can you see around you that starts with an A? The aloe socks that I just put on. What about a B? The brush that I used to brush my hair. A C. My cat sitting over there. A D. You know, you can go on and on and on with this until you feel more grounded. And obviously, when you're in the midst of a panic attack, you're not going to be able to think of things very quickly, or you probably won't be able to be, but focus on your breathing and you will get through it. And here we are reconvening at the end of the night. You may think, did Cassie just get home from a date? That's why I'm usually in this position with y'all and about to put on my cuticle oil, which, oh, Fabfitfun, you spoiled your subscribers this season by giving the option of having one of the products be Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. This stuff is the best argan oil I have ever used on my cuticles ever. I've tried all the other like off-brand argan oils. Nothing compares. This stuff is pricey, so to get it in my subscription box is just such a nice treat. I can't even begin to tell y'all. To wrap things up, final question here. I got a couple questions about my dermatillomania, my scars, how all that is doing, whether or not I've tried scar creams. I have not ever tried scar creams. I always worry about that because I think, oh, I'm just gonna make them better and then I'm gonna pick again and whatever. I know it's a very defeatist attitude, but that's just my honest answer why I haven't ever tried any. But I feel like things are going pretty well right now. You know, my scars, you probably can't see them great here in the lamp light, but overall, I'm just doing my best. And I think that's all anyone can do if you have any kind of a mental illness, and just to get over any of the stigma or shame that you might feel, just try and remember that you're not alone. And I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but those imperfections on you, like scars from picking, are so much more noticeable to you than they are to other people. 99% of the time, you care a lot more than other people who look at your skin. So thank you so much once again to Fabfitfun for sponsoring this video and providing me with all of these luxurious, fabulous products. As I said, I feel like I just went on a date with myself and it was lovely. I loved that I was able to pick some of the products like the argan oil. I got surprised and found new favorite products like the hand scrub that I used right before coming into bed here. Oh my gosh, my hands, especially now that I've done the argan oil and hand cream, have never felt softer. That scrub was fabulous and it smelled really good, so that's gonna be a new staple. The aloe socks, oh my goodness, my feet have never felt softer in my life. Those oh, those will get used all 40 times that it says that you can reuse those socks. Overall, as I said, just what a treat that box was. Definitely, if you want to check out Fabfitfun, please use my link down in the description below, and also the code THRIFT10 if you want to get a bit off of your box. And overall, just thank you all so much for watching. If I didn't get to your question in this video, please know that there will be more coming up in the future, the very near future. You can let me know if you enjoyed the video through those comments down below, or by giving the video a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, Hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!